Intro. Wake up to energy mastery. Push-pin opening thought. Let me ask you something. Are you tired? Not just physically, but mentally, spiritually? Because what we're facing today isn't just fatigue. It's energy leakage. Brain the real crisis. Most people aren't burned out from doing too much. They're burned out because their energy is being pulled in 100 directions, without consent. Without strategy. Without purpose. Scrolling for hours. Chasing likes. Responding to negativity. Staying in unfulfilling relationships. All of these act like silent drains on your system. This isn't a matter of time management. This is energy mismanagement. Lion the lion metaphor. Choose. Don't chase. Think about this. A lion doesn't chase every animal it sees. It waits. It chooses. Why? Because energy is precious. But what do most of us do? We give lion energy to mosquito-level distractions. We pursue arguments that don't matter. We react to every notification like it's urgent. We leak power without realizing it. Collision. Why motivation isn't enough. Here's the truth. You don't need more motivation. You need energy mastery, the ability to guard your mind, regulate your emotions, and choose your battles with intention. This is what the ancient Stoics knew thousands of years ago. They taught that the real battlefield is internal. That the highest form of power isn't loud, reactive, or aggressive. It's quiet, controlled, unshakable. Bullseye purpose of this video. In this video, we'll break down 7 brutal Stoic rules that will help you master your energy, protect your mental peace, sharpen your focus like a blade. These are not soft habits or fluffy affirmations. They are mental weapons, forged in hardship, tested in chaos, and still relevant today. Push-pin key quote to remember. You become what you give your attention to. Epictetus. So the question is, where is your attention going, and is it building the life you want? Let's find out. Section 1. Cut energy vampires without guilt. Small diamond introduction. What's draining you? Let's begin with a hard truth. You can't master your energy while allowing people in your life who are constantly draining it. But here's the catch. Energy vampires aren't always loud or aggressive. Sometimes they're quiet, polite, familiar, even close to you. They may not insult you directly, but they constantly complain, guilt-trip you for setting boundaries, show up when they need something, but never to support you, diminish your growth because it makes them uncomfortable. These individuals don't just waste your time. They consume your emotional bandwidth, leaving you mentally foggy, spiritually exhausted, and psychologically off balance. Small diamond Stoic principle. Boundaries without guilt. The Stoics had a clear stance on this. Seneca once said, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you can make better." That's it. If someone isn't contributing to your growth, or allowing you to contribute to theirs, they're not your circle. They're your distraction. You owe no one access to your peace. Not because you're selfish, but because your energy is not infinite. Each relationship you maintain is either fuel for your purpose, or poison that keeps you stuck in old patterns. Small diamond. How to respond. Calm detachment. So what do? You don't need a dramatic exit. You don't need to explain yourself, prove your worth, or seek their understanding. Instead, detach silently. Create space. Withdraw access. Protect your mental fortress. As the Stoics taught, silence is power. Let them wonder why you're unavailable. Let your absence speak louder than your arguments ever could. Because mastering your energy doesn't begin with adding more. It begins with removing what doesn't belong. Brain reflection question for viewers. Who in your life consistently drains your energy? And why are they still allowed in your space? Section 2. Control what you feed your mind. Small diamond introduction. The mental abuse no one talks about. Imagine this scenario. You're sitting next to someone who whispers in your ear all day. You're not enough. You'll never catch up. Everyone's ahead of you. How long would you tolerate that? Now here's the uncomfortable truth. Many people hear this voice daily, and it's their own. Worse, they don't realize it's been programmed by what they consume. Small diamond mental inputs shape internal reality. The Stoics taught us that the mind is a tool to be trained. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The things you think about determine the quality of your mind." This isn't just philosophy, it's neuroscience. Modern psychology confirms that your attention literally rewires your brain. If you constantly feed your mind gossip, comparison, sensational headlines, digital noise, then chaos becomes your baseline. Peace won't feel natural, it will feel boring. Because your nervous system is addicted to stimulation. Think of your mind as a garden. What you plant, thoughts, inputs, beliefs, will grow. Plant trash, and you harvest confusion. Plant discipline and wisdom, and you cultivate strength. Small diamond practical strategy. Curate before you consume. To change your mental landscape, you don't need a total detox. You need intentional inputs. Start here. Pause before you scroll. Ask yourself, is this fueling my focus or draining it? Replace gossip right pointing arrow growth. Comparison right pointing arrow contemplation. Endless noise right pointing arrow intentional silence. Even small shifts in what you consume can dramatically reduce anxiety, overthinking, emotional fatigue. Small diamond conclusion. Your mind is a fortress. If your energy is sacred, then your mind is the gate. Be ruthless about what gets in. Be selective about what you listen to, watch, and engage with. Because in the end, you don't just become what you think. You become what you feed your thinking with. Brain reflection question for viewers. If your thoughts are seeds, what kind of harvest is your mind growing today? Stay with me. In the next section, we'll explore one of the most powerful yet underrated tools the Stoics mastered, the pause before reaction. Section 3. Master the art of pause before reacting. Small diamond introduction. The hidden energy leak. Let's get something straight. It's not life's chaos that exhausts you. It's your reaction to that chaos. A rude comment, a delay, a mistake, either yours or someone else's. Most of us instantly react, emotionally, verbally, or even impulsively, and every time we do, we spend energy we may not get back. Small diamond Stoic insight. The power of the pause. The Stoics understood this well. They taught that there is a tiny but powerful moment between what happens and what we do next. That space is where freedom lives. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is what we call the pause principle, the ability to step back before stepping in. It's not weakness. It's not passivity. It's strategy. Small diamond practical strategy. Delay reaction. Reclaim control. Here's how to train the pause. When triggered, take a slow breath. Ask, will this matter in 5 days? 5 weeks? 5 years? If the answer is no, it's not worth your energy. Treat your emotional reactions like you would treat spending money. Would you give $1 to every stranger who bumped into you on the street? No? Then why give them your emotional energy? The Stoics believed anger, anxiety, and outrage are expensive habits. And most of the time, they purchase nothing of real value. Small diamond conclusion. Energy requires emotional discipline. Your energy isn't just drained by your to-do list. It's drained every time you let someone else dictate your emotional state. Remember this affirmation: my pause is my power. It's simple, it's repeatable, and it works. Brain reflection question for viewers. When was the last time you reacted instantly and regretted it? What would have changed if you had paused for just 5 seconds? In the next section, we'll break down how to use time itself as a tool for energy domination. Section 4: Be ruthless with your priorities. Small diamond introduction. The real cause of burnout. Let's debunk a myth. Burnout isn't always caused by working too much. More often, it comes from doing too much of what doesn't matter. Think about it. How many tasks on your daily list actually move your life forward? How many of them are distractions disguised as duties? Burnout isn't about energy depletion. It's about energy misallocation. Small diamond Stoic insight. Purpose over busyness. The Stoics emphasized clarity of intention. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Build your life action by action, and be content if each one achieves its goal." In other words, don't measure your day by how much you did. Measure it by how much you prioritized what matters. This is ruthless clarity, knowing what aligns with your values, and cutting what doesn't. This isn't selfishness, it's strategy. Because every yes to something meaningless is a no to something essential. Small diamond practical tool. The 3-priority rule. Here's how to implement Stoic clarity in your daily life. Each night, write down 3 non-negotiable priorities for the next day. These should be actions that directly move the needle in your health. Purpose, or peace. Guard these 3 like sacred ground. Say no, firmly, silently, or politely, to everything that doesn't support them. This system works not just because it simplifies your day, but because it trains your mind to value depth over noise. Small diamond Stoic warning. Time is not short, it's wasted. Seneca wrote, "It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. We waste energy when we say yes out of guilt, work without intention, fill time just to feel productive. But a quiet life with fierce priorities beats a loud, scattered one every time." Small diamond conclusion. True focus is ruthless. Energy mastery isn't about doing more. It's about doing less of what's meaningless and more of what's essential. Your new mantra: I focus only on what truly matters. Brain reflection question for viewers. If you could only accomplish 3 meaningful tasks tomorrow, what would they be, and what would you finally cut out? Up next, we'll talk about why slowing down your tempo might be the fastest path to reclaiming power. Section 5: Say no without apology. Small diamond introduction. The hidden cost of saying yes too often. Let's be honest. How many times have you said yes when your body screamed no? You didn't have the time, the energy, or the desire, but you agreed anyway. Why? For most people, the answer is simple. guilt. We fear disappointing others more than we fear draining ourselves. But here's the truth. Overwhelm doesn't come from having too much to do. It comes from doing too much you didn't want to do in the first place. Small diamond Stoic strength. Reclaiming inner authority. Epictetus, the former slave turned Stoic master, once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." If you can't say no when you need to, if you compromise your peace just to avoid discomfort, then your energy is no longer yours. You've outsourced your freedom. Saying no is not rejection. It's self-respect. You are not obligated to explain your boundaries. Your dignity doesn't require permission from others. Small diamond practical psychology. Reframing, no. Most people over-explain when setting boundaries, as if they owe an apology for existing. Here's a better way. Use short, calm statements. That doesn't work for me. I'll pass this time. Avoid over-justifying. The more you explain, the more room you leave for negotiation. Deliver it with grounded tone. Calm is more powerful than defensive. Every time you say no with clarity, you reinforce your personal values. You teach others what you will and will not tolerate. And more importantly, you teach yourself that you are not here to be used. Small diamond Stoic boundary reminder. You set the standard. People don't just test your boundaries, they learn from them. If you constantly fold, apologize, or give in, then you silently train others to ignore your limits. But when you say no without flinching, you're not just protecting your time, you're protecting your identity. Small diamond conclusion. A Stoic mantra for self-mastery. Here's your affirmation. My no is a full sentence. No guilt, no backtracking, no apology. You don't owe access to your time, your energy, or your life to anyone. Brain reflection question for viewers. Where in your life have you been saying yes out of fear instead of conviction? And what would change if you said no today? Coming up next, we explore why speed isn't power and why slowing down might be the ultimate move of strength. Section 6. Guard your morning like a soldier. Small diamond introduction. The first 30 minutes set the tone. Let's start with a simple question. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? If your answer is check your phone, scroll social media, or jump into email, you're not alone, but you are already giving away your clarity, your calm, and your control. Your morning is not just the start of the day. It's the foundation of your mental state. If you lose the first 30 minutes, you lose the tone of the next 14 hours. Small diamond Stoic wisdom. Morning as mental armor. Marcus Aurelius was emperor of Rome, commander of armies, ruler of millions, yet he began his mornings in stillness. He journaled, he reflected, he prepared his mind before the world could interfere. He knew something modern life often forgets. You cannot control the day if you don't first command your mind. Stoicism is not just about endurance, it's about preparation. And nothing prepares you better than a disciplined, distraction-free morning. Small diamond practical framework. A Stoic morning ritual. Here's a simple, powerful way to reclaim your mornings. No phone for the first 30 minutes. Let the world wait. Your peace is more important than pains. Breathe deeply. Even 3 minutes of mindful breathing calms your nervous system. Move your body. A walk, stretch, or light exercise grounds you in the present. Reflect with intention. Ask, what kind of person do I want to be today? Read or repeat a Stoic quote. Let philosophy guide your mindset. Try. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. Small diamond conclusion. Rituals build resilience. Most people rush into their day like they're already behind. But the Stoic moves slowly, deliberately, because he knows peace is power. When you guard your mornings, you guard your mindset. When you start strong, you stay centered, no matter what chaos the day throws at you. Affirmation. My mornings are sacred. I start strong. I stay calm. Brain reflection for viewers. What would change in your life if you started each day not with noise, but with purpose? Coming up next, why protecting your evening is just as important as mastering your morning. Section 7. Stop explaining yourself. Small diamond introduction. The hidden drain on your energy. Have you ever caught yourself explaining your decisions to people who don't truly care, or worse, won't ever understand? Explaining why you needed a break. Why you said no to that invite. Why you walked away from something that didn't serve you anymore. Every time you justify your peace, you leak energy. And in Stoic terms, that's giving away your power. Small diamond Stoic insight. Stillness over explanation. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Be like the rock that the waves crash upon, unmoved, resolute." This wasn't just poetic, it was strategic. The Stoics believed that self-possession was the highest form of strength. Not the loudest argument, not the longest explanation. If you're living with clarity and purpose, you don't owe anyone a defense. People who respect you won't need your justification. People who don't respect your boundaries won't accept your reasoning anyway. So the question is, why explain at all? Small diamond strategy. Let actions speak louder than justifications. Here's a better way to move through the world. Say less. Mean more. Silence is often more powerful than explanation, especially when your actions are aligned with your values. Protect your peace without performance. You don't need a TED Talk to say no. A calm, confident no is enough. Stop apologizing for growth. Wanting peace, solitude, or change isn't selfish, it's self-respect. And most importantly, you are not responsible for managing other people's discomfort with your boundaries. Small diamond conclusion. Silence is the ultimate confidence. When you stop explaining, you reclaim mental bandwidth. You stop chasing approval and start protecting what matters, your energy, your focus, your well-being. Affirmation. I no longer explain my peace. I protect it. Brain reflection for viewers. How much energy could you save each week if you stopped defending what you know is right for you? In the final bonus section coming up, we explore how to own your night and why your evening routine determines tomorrow's clarity. Section 8. Build an inner fortress of stillness. Small diamond introduction. The modern noise trap. Every day, we're bombarded, endless notifications, polarized headlines, group chats, algorithm-driven distractions. Modern life has become a performance, constantly reacting to what's outside. But here's the uncomfortable truth. If you don't have a place of stillness inside you, the world will drag you wherever it wants. The Stoics knew this over 2,000 years ago. Marcus Aurelius said, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." So, let me ask you, do you even know what your mind sounds like without the world shouting over it? Small diamond core concept. Stillness is a skill, not a luxury. While most people chase stimulation, the Stoic builds sanctuary, not on a mountain, not in a retreat, but right in the middle of life's chaos, inside their own mind. Most people are like open windows, letting in every storm, every opinion, every dopamine hit. The Stoic is like a fortress, still, centered, selective with attention. Stillness isn't escape, it's preparation, it's mental armor. Small diamond action strategy. Daily stillness sessions. Here's the challenge. Spend 5 to 10 minutes a day in complete silence. No phone, no tasks, no music, no productivity hacks. Just you, your breath, your thoughts. Observe your mind without judgment. Ask, what am I avoiding in this silence? Is it boredom, anxiety, guilt, regret? This is where self-awareness is forged. This is where true power begins. Stillness trains your nervous system to choose calm over chaos, to respond instead of react. Small diamond conclusion. Stillness is strength in disguise. In a world addicted to speed, stillness is rebellion. It's clarity. It's sovereignty. It's you, not being pulled by noise, but led by intention. Affirmation. Stillness is my power. The world moves fast. I move intentionally. And in the final section, we'll explore why real men never chase or beg, and how silence becomes the ultimate display of self-respect. Section 9. Choose long-term power over short-term pleasure. Small diamond introduction. The battle between pleasure and power. Let's face it, modern life is built for distraction. Social media, streaming, endless news cycles. Everything around us is designed to give you one thing: a quick dopamine hit, a false sense of satisfaction that fades just as fast. But here's the deeper cost. Every time you choose short-term pleasure, you trade away long-term strength. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, said, "It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable." So ask yourself, is your mind still yours? Or have you handed it over to an algorithm? Small diamond core insight. Impulse weakens. Discipline builds. The truth is brutal but clear. Scrolling replaces building. Reacting replaces reflecting. Comfort replaces clarity. This isn't random, it's engineered. Modern distractions are addictions by design, crafted to hijack your attention and drain your willpower. But Stoicism offers a counterweight, the discipline of purpose. A Stoic doesn't just resist temptation. He rewires desire toward what strengthens him, not what soothes him. Small diamond action strategy. Build a power ritual. Before you indulge in anything mindless, before you open that app, binge that video, or scroll that feed, pause. Ask 2 questions. Is this making me stronger or softer? Am I avoiding discomfort or pursuing purpose? This isn't about shame. It's about sovereignty. Build a simple ritual. 3 minutes of stillness before screen time. Replace reactive habits with purposeful micro-actions. Read, stretch, reflect, breathe. Over time, this rewires your nervous system to choose long-term energy over short-term escape. Small diamond conclusion. Pleasure fades. Power compounds. In the end, distraction is cheap, but discipline is freedom. What you choose in the small moments becomes who you are in the big ones. Affirmation. I choose discipline over distraction. I choose power over pleasure. This is how Stoics win in the modern world. not by rejecting comfort, but by mastering their choices. Final section. This is energy mastery. Small diamond introduction. Beyond motivation. Let's make one thing clear. This isn't about motivation. Motivation comes and goes. It's fragile, emotional, often unreliable. What we've explored together is something far deeper: discipline. A Stoic kind of discipline, rooted in intention, clarity, and boundaries. Because real energy isn't about how much coffee you drink. It's about what you protect and what you allow in. Your energy is your life force. If you don't master it, someone else will use it. Small diamond summary. The 9 Stoic rules of energy mastery. Let's bring it all together. Cut energy vampires. Not everyone deserves access to you. Control your mental input. What you consume becomes your inner voice. Pause before reacting. Stillness before speech is strength. Be ruthless with priorities. What matters most must come first. Say no without guilt. Your peace greater than their expectations. Guard your mornings. Start with stillness, not chaos. Stop explaining yourself. Silence protects your power. Build an inner fortress. Stillness isn't luxury, it's armor. Choose power over pleasure. Discipline now, freedom later. These aren't tips, they're a code. A framework for living with clarity in a world built on noise. Small diamond closing reflection. Let energy speak. Marcus Aurelius said, "The tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say or do, only what you do." That's energy mastery. Not flinching when misunderstood. Not chasing when ignored. Not reacting to every pull on your attention. In a noisy world, your silence becomes your strength. Your focus becomes your weapon. And your energy, fully intact, becomes your legacy. Small diamond final affirmation. I master my energy. I master my life. Because the people who change the world are not the loudest. They're the most disciplined with their energy. If this message sparked something in you, don't keep it to yourself. Like the video, share it with someone who needs this energy shift, and subscribe for more ancient wisdom applied to modern chaos. Your journey to Stoic strength is just beginning, and we're building it together. What part of your energy are you reclaiming starting today? Drop it in the comments. Let's rebuild together.